brand new edition of the Ramble on Reactions. Sitting next to me is handsome Dan Nye.
And sitting right over there is clever Eric Muller.
I see what you're doing with the frequency thing.
You like that?
Yeah.
It looks really different because of the little side screen. I can like see my hand moving at a different time. I'm going to stop doing it now because I was just kind of entertaining myself.
So speaking of time...
And frequencies.
We saw a movie recently called A Wrinkle in Time, based on the beloved children's book of the 1960s.
1960s?
Yeah, 1960s.
Okay.
I think the author was doing some drugs while she wrote this. Just throwing that theory out there.
Probably.
Let me know if I'm wrong.
We're not entirely sure. So,
yes. This was directed by again.
Directed by Ava DuVernay, starring Oprah.
Yep.
Reese Witherspoon, Mindy Kaling, Zach Galifianakis, a talented young actress named Storm Reed.
Yep.
Michael Pena and Chris Pine. I think that's more or less the whole cast. So we missed some of the other ones.
A couple kids.
But
Chris Pine's wife.
I couldn't pull their names. Chris Pine's wife has a really unique name as well, which I unfortunately did not commit to memory. So, tell us a little bit about the film.
Okay, Chris Pine is missing, and his daughter, Stormy, is sad.
Stormy?
Sorry,
Meg. Her name is Meg.
How you said it was Storm?
Her real life name is Storm, but her character's name is Meg.
Meg. Meg is sad, and so is Charles Wallace. He is also sad.
Charles Wallace is the little brilliant savant kid.
Yes. And one day, Dragon Ball Z versions of Oprah, Mindy, and Renee show up and send the kids across the universe to go save the dad from it.
Yep, that's the movie.
That's the movie in the nutshell. Good night, folks.
Okay, bye. So, what do we think of it? So, Eric, you teased a little bit with what you were thinking about this.
Don't we normally go with positives first?
Okay, we can go positives first.
Positives. Ava did a really good job. There's some beautiful imagery.
I think this may be one of the first times in a long time I enjoyed this movie. I will say, because I do the expectations, he rolls his eyes. I went in and I'm like, this is a Disney movie and this is a kids movie. As much as they wanted it to be like the 4-quadrant movie, it wasn't. That's not what this movie was going to be. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I read the book as a kid, but that could have easily been 25 years ago. So I'm like, I couldn't pull, if you asked me anything about the book other than there was space travel, I wouldn't have, and there were misses. I think that's all I could remember. Mm-hmm. So, but that being said, the movie kind of nailed that as far as the things I remember. And I went in with just expecting it to be an entertaining kids movie, and that's more or less what I got with some really gnarly visuals.
Yes, there were some great visuals. I will give them that. Also, that one planet where they're just riding Renee Zellweger around.
Reese Witherspoon?
Reese Witherspoon, sorry.
Reese Witherspoon is a giant leaf.
Yes.
As a giant head of lettuce. That's the best way. That's not spoiling anything.
You see it in the trailer.
There's also I was a little shocked because it's also, I think it's rated PG. There's some dark scenes for this being a PG movie. I particularly near the end, there's one in a hallway where I was like, that's kind of. I'm thinking if there's a 10-year-old sitting next to me watching this film. Not me. I wasn't maybe Chris Pine, stop making me feel things.
I don't believe you.
Chris Pine's making me feel a lot of things in different movies. Hey. But I actually like the kid actors. I like the kid who played Charles Wallace. Not a fan?
Oh boy.
We'll get to that later. Because it's not something I don't normally go out and see kids movies, so I knew this was going to be one we were going to talk about. But I enjoyed it. I thought the kids. I thought
Stormy did a good job.
Stormy, yeah.
I'm just not sure about the other two.
The other one didn't have a whole lot to do. You're an adventurer, come with us. That's his.
I'm gonna get into that.
We'll get into that too. But it's and I'm sure we'll have a little bit more discussions as far as plot goes. But it's I didn't expect there to be a story that was going to be compelling for the ages. I kind of expected it to be this. They went off to find their father, and that's more or less how the movie transpires. So I got what I expected out of the movie, and it was satisfying to me in that regards. Okay. So, was there any other positives you want to go over? Because I think he's going to want to tear.
No, visually it looks great.
Okay, so why didn't you like this movie?
Okay, let's face some facts here. Camera looking right at me. Make a story that makes fucking sense. I mean, seriously, the pick off, like, you start off in the middle of nowhere in this film, and literally it's just like, oh, by the way, here's all the super Dragon Ball Z versions of Oprah, Reese, and Mindy for no apparent reason. No setup for any of this. There's no setup for this film. Even like the attractive kid, the boyfriend.
Colin?
Colin, yeah. Literally, one kid goes up and goes, we need you for diplomacy. Never in this entire movie does he do anything that's worthy of him and his diplomatic skills.
No, yeah, I will say that. I agree. Nothing
and
diplomatic.
you literally jump from planet to planet and nothing will happen. It's just like, oh, we're at this planet now, standing around. Oh, now we're at this planet, just standing around. Oh, now we're at this planet, just standing around.
And then something happens at the next planet.
Right, and like, I'm waiting for, like, I know you said this is a kid's movie. If I was a kid, I would hate this movie, because if I was a kid, I would hate it. Who is this movie for? I can't think of, like, who is this for? Okay,
Not for. This is also reminding me a little bit of, there was like, I got a lot of flack because I didn't really enjoy the remake of Pete's Dragon. They're really overanalyzing. I say they because I know you didn't enjoy it. I know another friend of the show, Nate, didn't really enjoy it. You're looking for plot and motivation in a movie that's supposed to be for kids, and it's just straight through a visually entertaining story.
Yeah, but Coco is a kids film, and you have
Coco has some deep themes.
Yes.
Like this movie was clearly not trying to be Coco. This movie is Where's My Dad? The movie with cool planets. And let's defeat all the evil in the universe. Hold on, I'm going to throw that as like a C story, because that is legit.
That is the C story. Oh, by the way, you're going to defeat all evil and darkness in men's hearts.
But that's the thing, is like the environment they're putting, like you're looking for a plot and you're looking for reasoning for them to do all this.
I'm just trying to find like a connection through everything. Like literally they throw you in the middle of this with no explanation for anything. Like,
I actually kind of like that.
I was okay if he did a better job trying to explain it later on, because again, there's no payoffs for anything. It's just like, oh, we need you for your diplomacy. We need you because you're you.
I literally like it. For your faults.
Right. I'm trying to be like, is this supposed to like empowering young girls to like stand up and resist? No, this is not. It's not.
See, it's funny because the things he's specifically not liking, I actually kind of enjoy, because it was literally like you're saying, there's not a lot of setup, there's not a lot of explanation. There's I will say a small bit of payoff. It's not a huge payoff. Well, and then yes, it is a Disney movie. Spoilers, but there are payoffs in the end.
Everything turns out okay.
There are spoilers in the end, and it's kind of like, I think it was the way this movie was designed is how it was executed. I don't think, unless you went all the way back to square one and went with an entirely different script, this is the movie you were going to get for a long time. And I think I don't mind how it came out. I was like, this is literally an adventure story through and through, and it's like the themes are right there on the surface. You're really not going to be pulling a lot. Like, if you look under it, you're not going to be like, oh, well, clearly it
wasn't even an adventure. It was literally, okay, we're at this planet. Now we're at this planet. Now we're at this planet.
Start trying to find their dad, and with different motivations for it, and cameos from Zach Galifianakis and Michael Pena being nice and creepy.
I really thought he was being Pennywise, but
it was. Did you get a little scared when you saw him?
Well, it's just like they're fighting it. It brainwashes people into saying things you don't see, and then Michael Pena shows up in a more or less a clown tuxedo
with red eyes. He's scary. What else? What else are you not a fan of? I just kind of like addressing this because it's even him having issues with it, and I think that's where you're seeing this is a pretty good representation where he was looking. You're trying to find the meaning and the plot and the through line where it's just they didn't put one, and I wasn't looking.
There
for
wasn't one.
So it didn't bother me.
But then, what's the purpose of this film? Again, that's what I'm trying to get to. Because it's not going to make its money. It's not, like I said, empowering anyone.
Or are you just more upset that you drafted it and it's not going to make its money?
No, I don't care about that.
Okay.
If I cared about that, then I would be lying to everyone saying, no, this is great. Go see it 10 times.
For the other, $30 that people watch our videos to go see movies.
Right.
Thanks. Keep watching.
But
I will disagree with that because I do say it is somewhat empowering because it's trying to teach kids to be like, hey, and this is a little bit of spoiler, but it is a Disney movie, and that's kind of where the film goes. It's like you can be these people, and that's okay. Like that's kind of where the film climaxes, where you're seeing the attributes and they're using them specifically for these ways. Granted, like you said, how they get there is a little.
It's a worse version of Tomorrowland.
Ooh, I never saw Tomorrowland, but I do know you didn't really like it.
Yeah, I get it's supposed to be a kids' film, but at the same time, kids films can be good. It is possible.
Yes.
And it's
Well, Coco was. It's not.
Right.
It's not a good comparison, but it is a good film.
well, it's both Disney films, but it's just one of those. It's just like, again, I'm watching this. I'm like, what's the point? It just like I could get the whole whimsy and wonder and all that.
It's whimsy and wonder, and I think like had they not been looking for their father, I would agree with you. But that is the objective of this movie.
Right, and literally we have a character who's brought in to do one thing, and there's no payoff for him doing that one thing. We need you for diplomacy.
Oh, well. I mean, as far as that's how the book goes, I mean, sometimes you can't get around that.
Well, again, I didn't read the book, so maybe that's part of my bad.
Maybe. But like I said, it's not
And
a
also, like, we
movie.
can't be like, well, he wrote this script for kids.
That's true.
Then why is Manny Kaling quoting Chris Tucker
Because it was...
and Lin Miranda?
Did he quote Hamilton?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I missed that one.
That's her last line.
Oh, okay.
And you have Dragon Ball Z Giant Oprah.
Oh, come on. Oprah. Okay, here's another one, though. Oprah is Yoda.
Well, yeah.
Literally, I watched it, and I'm like, that's a giant Yoda.
They're all Yoda.
They're not all Yoda, because some of them are kind of mean. Well, I guess Yoda was kind of mean, but like...
Okay, so let's rate this film. We can keep going on.
I give it a B.
D plus.
Someone hurt him. He doesn't like kids.
No, I love kids.
This is the antithesis, and now I can call you a robot for not liking a kids movie for the next 3 months, like you did for me for Pete's Dragon.
Pete's Dragon is more than just a kids movie. It's a beautiful story about a boy and his dog. His dog happens to be a dragon.
I'm not going to refute any of that point, but maybe I won't hold it over your head because I'm not that kind of guy.
Or, we don't know because remember we said you are a heartless robot. So,
Me, not you. Me.
and me. Now,
There it is. Okay.
all right. So, tell us what you think. Did you like A Wrinkle in Time, or did you wish you never saw it and have perfectly health afterwards?
More like a waste of time. Copyright Nate Sobel.
Yeah.
Nah.
So let us know in the comment section below. Please love, comment, share, and subscribe. Sitting over there with his t-shirt from a bad movie is handsome Dan Nye.
Sitting over there with his t-shirt from a bad football team is clever Eric Muller.
It's a jersey.
Oh, it's a jersey. I got close. I wanted to at least flip it. I was successful.
You were
at that.
close.
I was close. All right. So, subscribe to all the things. Let us know what you think.
I already did that.
Ramble on.
Anchors away.